Cal? What's going on, Cal? Let me get this shared out real fast. All right, all right. One more share. I think that's a wrap there. All right. Okay. Shout out to Calvin, man, with the good morning there. For sure. Um, Today we have, I think nine games today. Not my favorite games. Not my favorite games. Yesterday, not my. Yesterday wasn't all productive like that. I did smack one, smack some hard yesterday, boy, straight up. But Kuzma, man, he got off to a slow ass start. It just felt like that game had a tanking feeling, man. Just had a tanking feeling to it. I don't know, man. I could be wrong, but he did hit his points prop. Uh, just fell the slight of the hook on his rebounds and assists. I could have went with his points prop and got there. No, actually, I don't know. But Mr. Hook right there. Um, Avija was nowhere to be found. The Pacers game. Shout out to Halliburton for getting there. He didn't hit his threes. Prospects we had. The Demon, of course, the Demon was a long shot, didn't have too much of a chance. Both of those six picks we did prior to that went 4 for 6. Whatever was going on with Wemby, I don't know, man. Popovich came with that shit, man. That was crazy, right? Popovich came with that. I don't know what Popovich did, man. He limited him, man. One more three from Fred VanVleet and one more assist. Would have hit his regular prop. I took an L on his straight. One more rebound for Smith. I could have hit the double double. Didn't think he was going to hit his point prop, but he did. Shout out to Green for not getting there. It was a few things. Minnesota Timberwolves game, I did not do much for that game. I didn't have anything for that game. That was a live betting situation, and I capitalized off that, as well as capitalizing off the Milwaukee Bucks live betting situation there. Smoked them on the bands, the 31 plus, smoked them on the 11 plus for the Minnesota Timberwolves. I bet both of them straight, and then put a few dollars on them parlay to 52,000, and that motherfucker hit. So the Boston Celtics game, and I was worried about Kessler starting. He didn't end up starting, man, and that kind of threw a monkey wrench in the game. I did sprinkle just a little tad bit on this double double. He didn't get that, but he hit his rebound prop, and I'm glad about that. Jason Tatum, he hit his three balls for me, so he got there. Check that in. I didn't take White straight, right? And he was hitting so many motherfucking threes, I couldn't even turn around and get the live bet in good enough. So I fumbled the ball there. Took Jason Tatum. No, I did not take Jason Tatum points. They were too high. It was over 30 points. Miles Turner didn't hit his rebound prop, and that motherfucker just did not want to get a rebound yesterday. That shit was terrible. I just knew the Knicks was going to win that game. I really wanted to take the team total. I forgot what the team total was. I started to go back into that post. I mean, into my video and scrub back just to see if see where the team total was at, because I wanted to take that Knicks team total. I think their team total was probably at 105. They scored 106 in the blowout. They could have put up more. Neither one of those, either Brunson or Maxey hit they little taco and they little special on Prize Picks and Underdog. So that was kind of iffy right there, right? So at the end of the day, let me pull up a screen here, and let's get into a little bit of this and a little bit of that, right? Let me see. Let me splice this down a little bit. I think I can get this a little bit more longer. I can go a little bit up on the top side. Let me check out. So let me try to expand this over a little bit. I just need that screen to flip for me one time. Bam, there it goes right there. Okay, that was the flip I was looking for. And insights. And now this is not what I'm looking for here, right? Let me see. Okay. Well, let me see something. That's what I was looking for. Some of these hit rates right here, right? Let me expand this for a minute, right? Right now I got it to filter to last 10. How about I just filter to last 5, right? Last 5 hit rates for some of these guys, right? Jovic. If you could get in there, Jovic, just going over a few of these real quick, right? Last 5 games, Jovic, first quarter assist over has hit. You get this at a nice number on Underdog and what you call that shit, Caesars. Dennis Schroeder, last 5 games, he's hit his assist prop. I probably wouldn't think about going there today. This game, going up against Orlando, they're pretty decent defense. First quarter assist for Jared Allen. He's gotten 1 in 5 straight games, and he's 90% in his first quarters. Right here, 90%. So he's hit in 9 in his last 10 games. You can get this on Caesars, and you can get this on Underdog. Nick Claxton, over 1.5 assists. He's hit this in 9 straight games. You can get this on Caesar. So right now you can get a parlay going on Caesars just on hit rates right now. Over 3.5 assists. Last 5 games for Mikal Bridges has been hitting as of late. plus 100, getting a nice number in each and every book. FanDuel going to give it to you for plus 100, but I wouldn't go there in this matchup. That's just some shit that I'm pointing out. First quarter assist for Franz Wagner. Last 5 games, he's 100% to this number. You can get this on Caesars. So you can be going in Caesars, make a decent amount of bets right now. You know what I'm saying? Jamal Murray, 100% hit rate on the last 5 games to 6.5 assists. That's interesting there. Going up against this team, Miami. I mean, none of these plays I have been betting. If I bet them, they're not gonna hit for y'all. So I'll lean back off of them. But it's good for me to go over a few of these with you all, just to give you guys just another different little outlook of what's been going on outside the usual things that I bring to the table, right? And give you guys a chance to look at this tool. Like I said, this is Outlier. They do sponsor my channel. I am supposed to have a new. I'm in negotiations with another a sponsor, but that's the only time to tell, right? Only time to tell. I will see. I will see, right? Daniel Gafford under first quarter assist at minus 479, but that's a parlay piece. But hey, if you're doing bankroll builders on Caesars, there you go. Franz Wagner, he's went under his 3.5 assists of 5 straight. Clint Capella, he's went under 1.5 blocks and 5 straight in 8 of his last 10. And he's 75% on this number in the last 20, 1.5 blocks. That's interesting for a parlay piece. Under a half a block for Nemhart. He just don't go out there and get that many blocks. Last 10, last 5, he's 100% to the under. Last 10, he's 90% to the under. And last 20, he's 90% to the under. DeAndre Hayden, under 1.5 blocks. He's 100% in his last 5 to the under, and 80% in his last 5 to the under. Austin Reeves. These are parlay pieces if you're just looking to get over the hump. Under a block, he's 100% in his last 5 games. 70% to his last 10s. That shows you that he probably would go out there and get a block if I bet on it. What else we got here? Scoot Henderson, Anthony Simons. He definitely don't get no blocks. So, but you can see these big high ass odds, but he ain't going out there getting no block. 100% in this last 20, 95% in this last 20, rather. Surprise Terry Rozier don't get no blocks, but you can look at his 90% in his last 10. Chris Paul, you can look at his 90% in his last 10. Under blocks there. Aaron Gordon, last 5, he hasn't had a block in his last 5 games. And just, under on Bridges blocks in the last 5 games. Yeah. All right, so I ain't going to, and DeAndre Ayton has double-double in 5 straight games. What else here? Dennis Schroeder over on fantasy scoring 5 straight games. Claxton over on fantasy scoring 5 straight. Dennis Schroeder, Claxton PRAs and Dennis Schroeder PRAs last 5 games hit, and I could just go on and on, right? I could go on. It's a laundry list, a long laundry list. I can go on and on, right? I tried to get through all 100% hit raters, but it is what was this? Over half a turnover, 5 games straight. Under 1.5 turnovers for Wiggins is interesting there. 1.5 turnovers for Jalen Duren, 100% in his last 5. 1.5 assists, whatever. All right, so I just want to bring some of those plays to y'all right there, just to smoothen things out a little bit, right? Because at the end of the day, I don't have a lot for these games today, right? So, first game on the doc. Let me see. Let me go back to Outlier, and let me bring it back in a little bit again. Right there. I think that's better. Okay. Okay. All right. Yikes. How about that right there? Okay. Now, what do we got here? First game on the docket here. We don't have line outs. We didn't have lines out for the Toronto Raptors side of things here. And injury news here. Let's take a look, right? Injury news. Emmanuel Quickly is questionable, right? So, and this is going back to what I was saying here. It's time, right? It's tank time. The No Limit Soldiers, right? We know Limit Soldiers. Here come the tank, right? So it's time for them to start, rotating players in and out and shit like that. Barrett, he's out for personal reasons. We can look at Grady Dick in this spot, no homo. You know what I'm saying? We could look at Grady Dick in this spot. He will come in and play a ton of minutes here in this spot. Last minutes allotments for him has been 36, 39, 31, 27, 24. Shot attempts for him in his last 3 games has been 12, 10, and 12. He scored points in the area of 17, 8, 12, 2, 11, 12, 7, 18, 18. 3-point attempts have been 2. He's been 2 for 4, 2 for 7, 4 for 10, 3 for 5, 2 for 6, right? So we could definitely look at Grady Dick to be in this lineup, right? Hopefully that's the last time I have to say this shit for the day, right? Gary Trent Jr. is questionable here. Gary Trent Jr. is questionable here. So if he goes, we could definitely look at the threes for him. Who else? And like I said, Chris Boucher is out. Kelly Olynyk, right? He'll be in play solely off of solely from a volume standpoint. Had 24 points last game. Here's a guy that we can probably look at. You know what I'm saying? He'll go out there and shoot a few threes. He's got back-to-back games with multiple threes, 2 and 4. So he can get you some rebounds. He can get you some assists. He can do a few things for you, right? So Kelly Olynyk, as long as he stay out of foul trouble, he can be in play, right? So don't sleep on Kelly O. Not a lot of guys that I want to talk about, right? Just want to get the injury news for these guys. So I did add a Jalen Duren double to a parlay piece. All his numbers, I couldn't talk you off all his numbers. Get to them if you want to get to them now. Points, props. So I usually do things like I do a lot of bankroll builders, memorize a lot of bankroll builders and stuff like that. I do like a Jalen Duren special. You know what I'm saying? You can get a Jalen Duren special with like 10 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. You can get a Jalen Duren special like that, and that's a right now that's a minus 108. Definitely was plus money earlier. I jumped on it. No, I did not. I'm sorry, I did not jump on it. What I did play was a double for Duren and a double for Vucevic at plus 100. I sprinkled something on that double and for Duren and double for Vucevic at plus 100. But this special right here, you could definitely get on that if you want. Pause, but you can also add if you just want to get to plus money there. While the lines are out earlier, whatever the case may be, you could also add like 4 rebounds or something like that for Isaiah Stewart, and that'll put you in plus money, right? That'll give you a plus 118, like 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 10 rebounds, something like that. I know you can't take the 2 assists down because that shit still won't be plus money. But it is what it is. You get the drift. Other options you can look at here is Cade Cunningham. His threes is right now is at a parlay piece at a minus 188. So the 1.5 threes is moving. It's gonna be 200. It's gonna be plus. It's gonna be 2.5 in a minute. But the 1.5 threes, I'm fine with going with that, right? I'm fine with going with that, right? At a 1.5, right? Um, just you guys to give you guys a little overlook on the assists and things of that nature for somebody like Jalen Duren. He's had 2 assists. If I filter this down to at least 1.5 assists in parlays, he's had 2 assists in 9 straight games. On the season, he's 73% to the 2 assists, at least 2 assists. To let you guys know, he does drop dimes, right? Last 20 games, he's 75%. And like I said, last 10 games, so if you're altering it down, you know what I'm saying, or you catch a goblin or something like that, this is in play. The rebounds for him, we already know what the deal is with that, right? He's got double-digit rebounds in 8 of his last 10 games. Head-to-head versus this matchup, he just had 17 rebounds versus this team in December. So we already know what can potentially happen in this spot. He has 17 rebounds and 18 points. His points over the course of, he could absolutely destroy in this spot. You can look at his points, you can look at his rebounds, you can take his double, you can take his points plus rebounds, however you want to take it, right? Points plus rebounds for him sitting at 26 and a half. You can take it however you want to do it, okay? You can also look at assists for Cade Cunningham. And like I said, the 1.5 threes, I'll be adding that to a parlay piece. But this assist, he's been dropping dimes, man. So 7.5 assists is not a realm of possibilities, okay? Defensively, let's see. This team, traditional, advanced, defensive rating. But as far as the side, I don't know what, man, because, they came out beating Denver Nuggets ass. Anything can happen, though, man. Defensive rating here, you can look at Toronto Raptors. They're at the bottom, right? And then Detroit. Just 2 bad defensive teams, okay? So this is definitely what you want to target. You might even see Jaden Ivey go crazy in this spot. So we can't forget about Jaden Ivey, right? Just everything is a go. On the flip side, like I said, on the flip side, keep an eye out for the injury news for Azure Thompson, because we don't get Azure Thompson, we can get Fontecchio. Fontecchio played 37 minutes last game, went 7-11 for the field, 3 of 7 for 3. He got 3 threes or better in 3 of his last 4 games. 3 for 7, 4 5, 0 for 2, 5 for 12. Definitely he can go out there and let it loose, right? And then if you're really feeling froggy, you can jump in there with a Cade Cunningham double, right? Cade Cunningham double. He's got 2 out of his last 5 games. You can get that for a plus 210. So it's a lot of ways that you can skin a cat there, right? So those are some of the plays that I'm looking at. Everything is on the table, though. Truthfully, everything is on the table. Talked about how Isaiah Stewart can go out there and hit the threes, and what he does last game, he hit those 2 threes. Right now, you get 2 threes for him at plus 170, right? So he definitely can go out there and do that. The big discussion was on his double. One of these days, he's gonna smack it, right? You can get a double for him at probably plus 400, plus 500. Let me see if I can find it, right? Plus 495. One of these days, man, I'm gonna feel like hitting that. Brooklyn Nets and Orlando Magics. I didn't really look into this whole slate like I really needed to, and I definitely didn't look into this game like I really needed to. But slow paced game. We have a total of 205 here. So if you want to do some alternate unders or just figuring out some unders, that could be in play. From an injury standpoint here, we have it's not too many injuries. You know what I'm saying? It's not too many injuries from an injury standpoint. And that's pretty big, right? So Ben Simmons out. I mean, that's not too many injuries, right? I don't, so it's not too many injuries here. That's one thing. I pointed this out already. Dennis Schroeder, his assist prop, he's hit his assist prop in 5 of his last 5 games and 7 of his last 10 games, and actually 7 games straight. So he's been dropping dimes, right? The 3 ball for him, still sitting at 1.5. It might be a parlay. It's a minus 120 if you want to get on it now. I couldn't talk you off of that. 2 threes for anybody, right? You could even go up to 3 threes. I mean, it just is what it is. But with everybody being healthy, and then you got somebody like Thomas, both of the Thomas and Johnson in the lineup, at 2 threes, I would look at it, but probably not 3, right? More assist opportunities because he needs to get those guys acclimated. But this is not the team that I probably would be looking to for assists. Going back to assists here. He had 2 assists versus this team, and that was February 27th. He played 25 minutes. So, it is what it is, right? Nick Claxton, though, is an interesting play for me. I think I think it could be an okay rebounding spot for him, right? He only had 5 versus this team when they just played, but I don't know, man. Recently, he's got 5 of his last 6 games. He got double-digit rebounds. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stay the fuck away from it. That's all I'm gonna do here. Maybe his blocks, though. I'm always up for his blocks. I think Orlando. He has no blocks versus them that last game. That was crazy. Every time I try to look at something for his ass, you know what? Fuck it, man. I ain't even gonna fuck with it, man. I'm not. I'm not. I want to, from both sides of the game here, I think Paulo could be in a good spot here. He's a guy that could get his points on his own. Head-to-head versus this team, he's got 19, 19, 11, and 24. Brooklyn beat them on right here. It was 104 to 124. And then Brooklyn beat them two games in a row, huh? Brooklyn beat them twice this year. So this must be the 3rd matchup between the 2 teams. What's this line? Nets +7. Nets +7. Brooklyn Nets +7. Brooklyn Nets must got their number, huh? I wonder if Ben Simmons played those 2 games. Either way it go, it's just so much tricky shit around. I ain't even fucking with it, man. I ain't even fucking with it. Now, I don't know which way I want to go in this spot. But Orlando need to beat these guys. Orlando need to beat these guys, right? From a game standpoint here, Orlando needs to beat these guys. So Orlando at home, I know they'll be looking for a revenge here. Double revenge spot right here, right? I don't know, man. Motherfuckers healthy and shit. I don't know, man. It'll be a live betting situation for me. And I might still sprinkle something on the 1.5 threes for Dennis Schroeder. Maybe. Okay. Not my favorite game. Another one here, not my favorite game. I don't have a lot of favorite games here. Now, like I said, I did shake a double-double for Vucevic and Duran. I played the double-double for those 2 guys, and that came out to +100. Don't know what to expect here. Didn't fully go over this game. This is a pace-up matchup for the Chicago Bulls. When we're talking about pace here, let's see. We talk about pace right here. You can check out pace right here. These are the slowest pace teams in the league right here. Let's see. Wait. Fastest pace team, Washington's number 1. Indiana Pacers number 2 right now. Slowest pace teams, Chicago Bulls, right? So the pace up little matchup for the Chicago Bulls. Last time these two teams played, Vucevic did have himself a game. I think he had like 20 points or something like that, pretty decent amount of rebounds. Uh, didn't check out the rest of the numbers here though. I just don't know. I don't know, man. It'll probably be the Pacers or nothing in this spot. Pacers got one or two good defenders that they could probably put on somebody like DeRozan, and that could probably help out. But Vucevic here should be in an okay spot, right? Head to head versus this team. He's been doing well. His points prop is sitting at 18. No. So right now his points prop is a little bit higher because he's been playing really, really, really good. So we're sitting at 20.5 right now. Faced this team in the beginning of the season, he gave 24. Fast forward to now, they're a different team right now. The rebounds were there for him. I think he had like 15. The rebounds were there. 17 rebounds. Sometimes Miles Turner, he had some good rebounding games, but yesterday wasn't the day. Wasn't that day? Yeah, he went out there and got 3 rebounds. That was terrible. That was terrible. But the Bulls, they can give up rebounds here and there. But I wouldn't go to it. I'm more so probably look at him to hit the 3 or something like that. He will go out there and score on him, though. You know what I'm saying? He will go out there and score on him. He gave him 24, 20, 17, 26, things of that nature, right? So his points prop is in play. Miles Turner, right? I didn't check the assist prop for Halliburton. Might be 10.5. Shout out to him for getting that double-double yesterday. Assist prop sitting at 11.5. Head-to-head. Oh, my God. Damn. He gave us 13 assists. He gave us 20 assists, right? Woo! Made me want to turn my hat to the back. But, man, that man is a beast, right? He gave it to our ass on that one, man. Got a few games with 6 threes, none spectacular. Although, like I said, it's a pace-up matchup for the Bulls. Pascal, I don't think they faced this team with Pascal Siakam. They haven't faced this team with Pascal Siakam. And points-wise, this is one of the spots that Chicago Bulls struggle at, right? Guard the power forward position. So it's 26 in the ranked 26 at defending the points allowed on the season to the power forward spot. Mook, I see you laughing at me, bro. I see you laughing at me. But yeah, so I was on Pascal points yesterday. He didn't get there. I did take him for 15 and same game parlays. He ended up getting there. I need to hit that parlay. I needed one more rebound for Miles Turner. And he sold, right? He sold. I had 2 threes for Halliburton. He hit that last 3 late. Bam. Right? That was a good game. He hit that last 3 late. And I'm just Nimhart. He's steady grabbing fucking rebounds. Damn. But either way it go, it is what it is, man. Them parlays had your ass ready. Same game parlays had your ass ready to goddamn it cut up. Cut the fuck up, man. Straight up. The first one I did yesterday, that bankroll builder that I showed y'all in the first video when I went live, that one smacked, right? I put like $40 on that one for the bankroll. It smacked. Bankroll builder, and then I had put 10 rebounds on that one because it was a bankroll builder. 10 rebounds for Sabonis. He was starting to push his slow foot around, and then shout out to Sabonis. I didn't even get that 8.5 assists. It was a blowout though, man. He had 8 assists, man, and I know the people was pissed off that won his triple double, but that's neither here nor there, right? So Pascal Siakam could be somebody that we could be looking at. Could be somebody that we could be looking at here in this spot, right? Might have to go check out. What was his? How many shots did he take last game? Yesterday he took. Oh, he had 18. He almost hit his points prime. Now it's at 21 and a half. They must know that the matchup is good here. Um, how many shot attempts did he take yesterday? 12. I'd like to see him take more than 12 shot attempts. I need to see him take at least 17 shot attempts. He only took 12 shot attempts, man. He shot 50%. I'd like to see him take more than 12. He might take more than 12. That Bulls starting lineup, they be starting somebody like DeRozan at the 4. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And I was supposed to be all over. I'm supposed to have been all over his rebounds and assists. I know it, man. His rebounds yesterday, that was a no-brainer yesterday, man. Supposed to have been all over his rebounds and assists. Let's check the numbers right here for the Bulls, man. Rebounds and assists, they raised 16 and at this spot. Rebounds 30th to the power forward position and 18 in assists allowed. He could get that. He could hit that versus his team. I probably won't go there, but he can hit that versus his team. Points plus rebounds, whatever, man. But it is what it is, man. I need to see him take more shots. They know good and well he need to be taking 18 to 20 shots. But Halliburton running the show there. So I can't talk you off numbers from this could be a good game because, like I said, this is a pace-up matchup here. So it's starting to shape up to be a decent little same-game parlay atmosphere because with the Bulls, we know what we're going to get with the Bulls, right? We're going to get DeRozan, a ton of DeRozan. He's going to have a tough matchup because that kid they probably going to put on him, he's pretty decent defending, man. I forgot his name. He's got 20 points in 4 of his last 5 games versus his team. The kid, what's the kid's name? He's an okay defender. Let me find out his name right now. I think it's what is that boy name? Naismith. Naismith, right? That's who it is. Naismith has played 36, 37, 30 minutes in his last 3 games. Mathurin has been out, so I guess he's going to be a staple. Here's some of his defensive numbers. 2 blocks. He's got 2 blocks in his 3 games. So this is going to put his fantasy score in perspective. He's got 2 blocks in 3 straight games, in a steal and back-to-back game. From a fantasy score perspective, a steal is 3 points and a block is 3 points, right? So he's got 2 blocks and 2 steals, 2 blocks in 3 straight games and 2 steals, and a steal in back-to-back games. So his minutes has been up his last 4 of his last 5 games. 36, 37, 30, 22, and 28, right? So that's somebody that we can look at. Aaron Naismith. He's going to be on DeRozan. Sure. I want to say. He's going to be on DeRozan. It's going to be interesting to see how the Bulls are going to try to guard. Oh, you know what? How many minutes did Terry, what's the kid's name? He's just coming back from injury. Let me figure this out because this is major key, man. Matchups are made. Torrey Craig. 11th. He played 17 minutes. He's an okay defender. He's a pretty good defender, man. He played 17 minutes. Craig is probable for Wednesday's game against Indiana due to a right ankle sprain. Craig carried a probable destination into Monday's loss due to the same injury. So the veteran appears to be dealing with the routine maintenance, and an absence from him or Julian Phillips, who is questionable, will leave Chicago's cast of forwards very short-handed. He's gonna play today, and they're gonna need him. Torrey Craig for Pascal Siakam. That'll probably bump DeRozan down to the 3. DeRozan ain't gonna be able to get away from the kid though, who I was just talking about. He's gonna be on DeRozan for sure. So we'll see, right? We'll see. Of course, Ayu Dusomnu. He got to his fantasy score last game. I wouldn't mind getting to his fantasy score again in this game here. Last time these two teams played, he had 20. He had 15 points. Minutes wise for him lately, he's been playing a decent amount of minutes. He's averaging 38.2 minutes right now, so that's very very interesting. He's getting steals and blocks here and there. His fantasy score, I'll be going right back to his fantasy score, probably, right, on Prize Picks. I probably don't have an option. So his fantasy score, he's 8 for 10 to his fantasy score. And head to head versus this team, he's only hit it once in his last 5-6 games. But this is a different AU we're seeing right now. So I wouldn't mind going to his fantasy score. Okay, so I have to look at his fantasy score. You know, I'll be going to his fantasy score. I think I took his PRAs last game. He, I'd imagine he'll be guarding Tyree Halliburton. What's Kobe been doing? I think you could look at raw points at Kobe in this spot here. Damn, he had a couple bad games. 20 and a half. Check up a matchup. What's up, Brandon? Check out the matchup here. Point guards, points allowed. Indiana defense ranked 28 overall. Point guard defense on the season, 17. Shooting guard defense, that'll probably be Ayo DeSumo. So I'll be looking at his fancy score. Small forward, power forward. You can look at DeRozan in that spot. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. We'll see. Pace up matchup for the Bulls. I wouldn't take the under for Kobe White points here. It would be the over or nothing for me in this spot. It's whatever you want to do though with Halliburton, right? Denver Nuggets and Miami Heat. Don't know how I want to attack this game. Don't know how I want to attack this game, right? Finals preview. Nuggets and Heat, huh? Nuggets and Heat. Right off the back, I would be interested in looking at Bam Adebayo's rebound numbers, but he's so wishy washy. And I know you can rebound versus I know you can rebound versus the Joker, but you got at the same time you got to stay your ass out of foul trouble. So I don't know what I would be looking at for Bam here in this spot. Head to head versus this team. These are a couple playoff games in there too, though, man. So last time these two teams played, February 29th, he had 8 rebounds. He had how many fouls did he have? He had 5 fouls and 8 rebounds. As long as he stay out of foul trouble, he can hit his rebound prop. His rebound prop's in at 10.5. I'm not going through that. I'm not going through that. That's stress. Even though I think he can hit it, I'm not going through that stress, right? Points wise for him, he gave him 22 points last game. Joker don't want to feel like chasing his ass around. I'm tell you that much. The field goal attempts in that last matchup from him, he shot 18 times. That was something good there. 18 times, and his points props in at 19.5. I'll definitely have some interest there. Probably won't go there, but so he's hit this line, and these are some playoff lines too, right? And this might be a playoff atmosphere type game anywhere it go. We're getting late in the season. We're getting late in the season. Of course, the Denver Nuggets, they trying to climb, and Miami need to win games. From a 3-ball standpoint in this game here, I'm not pointing out too many people that's too many. I'm not probably even gonna fuck with this game, tell you the truth. I might live bet it on the live bet it some type of way, but I probably ain't fucking with it. I would look to some threes. Y'all know I love threes. And speaking of threes, for the I've been targeting. I know y'all. This is a broken record. I've been saying this all year long. But point guards versus Brooklyn Nets, of course, that'd be somebody like Jalen Suggs if he plays or whatever case may be. So his threes usually come out at 1.5. Let me go back and look at that while I got y'all online. That was a few games ago, but I got to go back and see, right? Suggs. Threes. His ass been he just hit 5 against Washington. Um Brooklyn, he only hit 1. Another player you should look for Suggs is that a parlay piece that 1.5 threes. I mean 1.5. No, it's 2.5 assists, but I would shake him down to 1.5. 1.5 assists. I would shake him down on the books as a parlay piece. 1.5 assists. He's 9 to 10 to that. Head to head, he hit that in 3 straight games. Last 20 games, he's 16 to 20 to that number. So that's a parlay piece right now. It's probably at about a minus 290 or something, right? Let's see. Suggs. Let me take a look. I'll go back to that game. Shit, I have to look at this shit because these numbers gonna be moving. Alternates move too. This is a play I'm supposed to hit last night. I fell asleep last night. That's why I would have been a little bit more fluid today. Okay, Jalen Suggs a minus 360. Yikes. Still. That's a good number. Any 3 minus 300s or minus 400s will get you plus money for a bankroll builder. I used to come on here just look for numbers. Oh man, ice water. All right, so let's get back to where we were. Um, Jimmy Butler would need to step up in this spot. Definitely would need to step up in this spot here. Dancing around in that 20-point area. He had 21 points last time. He's 7 to 103. He took 17 shots that game. If if we're gonna see that aggressive Jimmy Butler like that, then of course I would like his points prop. But like I said, I don't have too much for this game here. It'll be a live betting spot here, maybe a few threes or something like that. Get in and get out, right? Michael Porter Jr. gave him 4 threes. As you can see in the playoffs, Michael Porter Jr. did not have a good game beyond the arc here. So they got to figure out a way to make him, not hit them 4 threes like that. Jamal Murray had a different matchup this time. I'm quite sure he's seen Terry Rozier. Interesting to see what Jamal Murray did that last game. Jamal Murray might be I was gonna say he might be the play, but I don't know. He's been aggressive. That's what they need. Spoelstra have been last 3 games. Spoelstra have been getting at his ass. He only had 6 points this game. Oh, he got hurt. He played 14 minutes that game. He got hurt. Not my favorite game right here. I'm gonna tell you guys that right now. So might be a lot better situation for me in this spot. Don't know what the Joker did. Joker probably had himself a game though. Joker probably had himself a game. He's always in play, He had 7 assists, 18 points. How many rebounds did he have? 11. Like, not my favorite game here. So I ain't even. Y'all got something for it? Just let me know. Put me up on game. Charlotte Hornets and Memphis Grizzlies. Like Memphis, that was some tanking ass shit yesterday, man. Straight up. Washington, that was some tanking ass shit. Let them motherfuckers beat them like that. I don't have nothing for this game, man. Nick Richards or somebody. Like what, man? I'm tired of breaking down this Memphis bullshit. Okay. Cleveland Cavaliers at New Orleans Pelicans. Might get Donovan Mitchell back here, so we gotta wait for Donovan Mitchell news. Um, um, let me see. Cam Johnson in. I'm surprised. I'm pretty sure Donovan Mitchell probably ready to go, right? So I don't know, man. So right now they don't have no Cavaliers players out. They just got Donovan Mitchell sitting up there just in case he goes, right? I think he goes. Get 3.5 threes for him at minus 104. I think he plays, right? I think he plays, but we got to temper our expectations. I don't, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't. I'm not making a play on this game yet. Jared Allen should be in play. Let me see if they got numbers out for these people anywhere else. So you can get Jared. Let me see what all they got out. Jared Allen, Donovan Mitchell. You can get Jared Allen numbers where? Maybe Prize Picks, right? Let me see. Points. DraftKings, Underdog, Caesars, and BetMGM. You can get his numbers, right? But then with Donovan Mitchell back, does he hit this point prop? Now rebounds, we could definitely look at his rebound. He's got double-digit rebounds versus his team. 2 games here. They played this year once. New Orleans Pelicans beat the shit out of him, 123 to 104. Probably why he didn't hit his rebound prop. How many points did he have that game? He only had 4. He had 14 points though. So he's definitely double is definitely doable. What did Valanciunas do that game? But I can't fuck with Valanciunas, man. Straight up. I mean, it ain't his fault. They benching him and shit like that. Whatever they don't like about him is weird, right? They ain't doing. I don't know. They need to run some more plays for him. He's been getting his rebounds been pretty much up the last all these games, but the minutes though, man, he played 7 minutes. He got 3 rebounds here. He played 16 minutes versus Atlanta, had 9 rebounds, 19 for I guess it's for defensive purposes, head to head versus this team. He got double-digit rebounds once, 23 and 28 minutes. I just hate to catch him on one of them games where they say, "Hey, we gonna." This might be the game. They might need his size this game though, so his rebounds could be in play. Okay, what was his rebound prop? 8.5. They might need his size versus Jared Allen. Jared Allen kind of struggles with them big bodies, with them big body people. Where he can't push them out the way and shit like that. So it is what it is. Other than that, I don't have too much for this game as of right now. Waiting to see if Donovan Mitchell is in. It'll probably be a dogfight if he's in. Golden State Warriors, Dallas Mavericks. Gonna have to look at the Chris Paul assist here. I'm going back to the well till he treat me well, right? I'm 1 for 1 on this assist prop here, sitting at 7.5 as a parlay piece. You can want that, get to it right now. You'll get a double for him at I think plus it should be like plus 200, at least maybe plus 250. Let's see. Plus 300 for a double for Chris Paul. 10 assists for him. It's a plus 210. So I would take the 10 assists. I'm betting the 10 assists for sure. He's just gonna have to miss that, right? Look at some of these defensive numbers here. Assist props. Point guard, Dallas right outside the top 10, whatever you want to call it. But they right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is on the season though, right? So, it is what it is, right? Hmm. And of course, the triple double for Luka, right? We got to bet that 7 straight games with a triple double. We got to bet that. Plus 150. Head to head versus team, he's got 1 triple double out of his last 3 games. So everything is in play for Luka. Threes, whatever you want to do, right? Whatever you want to do, right? So it is what it is with that situation. I don't even have to talk about him. Let me 8.5 assists for Chris Paul. 7.5 on FanDuel as a parlay piece right now. So yeah. He just gave him 24 points in the beginning of the season. Points lately. He almost had a triple-double last game. He got double-digit points in 3 straight games. Points prop sitting at 11.5. He's gonna have to do something because you're not gonna score because man, Kyrie probably gonna be coming at his ass. Shit. So the 3 ball is what we're gonna be looking at here for this game and same game parlays for sure. So your Clay. Oh snap! Excuse me, Clay. Wiggins can hit a few. I like Wiggins in this spot, depending on Kuminga in this spot. Power forwards, points wise, Dallas give up the 5th most points to the power forward over the course of the season, and that small forward and that power forward spot is going to be real vulnerable. It's going to be real vulnerable because Luka getting these switches and shit like that. Luka ass is terrible. They're going to be going right on up through. He's terrible defensively, right? Small forwards. They're going to be in play for me. Anybody at that 3 and that 3 and that 4, where they're going to be trying to have, they're going to be trying to work Luka ass out tonight. However they can do it. That'll be what? Clay in there, Kuminga in there, and Wiggins in there. They need to try to mix that shit up on Luka ass. Whoever he switch on, they try to put his ass in action, right? That's what they're gonna have to do. That's what they're gonna have to do. So and then Chris Paul is the perfect point guard to try to orchestrate that. I have no choice but to like that, right? Like Chris Paul's assists. I will take him up to 10. They just gonna have to spank me on my ass. I'm gonna end up playing the double. I'm gonna use the 8, the 7.5 here, or the 8, whatever the 8 is, at parlays, straights for the 10, make straight 9 and 10, and straight the double for plus 300, and probably take an L on all of it, but I mean, I think it's the right play, right? I think it's the right play. Did I look at the assists what Dallas is doing? Oh yeah, I did. Right. So everything else from that game is self-explanatory. Like I said, it should be a 3-point party. You know what I'm saying? Should be a 3-point party. So I wouldn't look for Kuminga for threes. Andrew Wiggins, I could look for him for threes. At least one. You know what I'm saying? I can get to him for one too. You know what I'm saying? I can get to Andrew Wiggins for one and bankroll builders or something like that. But Andrew Wiggins, if I'm not mistaken, he's been hitting the three. Let's take a look. Let's take a look and see what these guys have been doing for three. PJ Washington, we've been waiting on your ass forever, bro. Like, what's up, man? Last 4 of his last 5 games, you've been cold. Last 4 or 5 games, your ass been cold, right? Head to head versus this team, we don't have those numbers at my disposal right now. I could go look somewhere else, but you know, it is what it is, right? Who else? Clay for 3. He's got 4 threes or better in 3 straight games. Ass been terrible the last 4 games versus them, man. Whew. But you got to be Curry right now. You got to be little mini Curry right now. Wiggins for 3. Terrible versus this team. Although he don't take that many threes though. 6, 1, 3. His last 10 games though, he's hit multiple threes. He's hit this number in 6 or 7 of his last 10 games, so it's definitely doable. And that's plus money at plus 124. What about his last 20? So lately, right, especially with no Curry too, he's probably gonna have to take an extra 3 or 2. Draymond Green, little fat ass, been hitting threes here and there. What else we got? And Kyrie Irving threes. He been off, like Luka taking too many shots and shit. But 2.5 threes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll take that back. He's 7 to 10 to the 2.5 threes line. And that's a minus 119. So I would like that too, right? I would like that too. He ain't getting enough. Is he getting enough value to really go crazy though? Let me see. Let me see. I guess 24.5 points prop. Since Luka been on that triple-double hiatus, he's probably been, down a little bit, but that's fine. Field goal attempts, 19, 19, 19, 18, 14. I guess. Kyrie is Kyrie. Kyrie is Kyrie. So I'll be looking at threes in this game here for sure. That's what I'll be looking at. Y'all already know. And then Chris Paul. And then the triple-double, right? Damn, I got to scatter my shots out like a motherfucker on that one. Los Angeles Lakers, man. This is the game right here. This could very well be the game of the day, right? Shout out to Brandon, right? And the 2 people here should headline this game should be LeBron and Fox. These are 2 guys that you want. Historically, in these matchups, these are 2 guys that you want. You can see I got Fox standing behind me. You see Fox standing behind me, right? I see you, Fox. He got my back. All right. You said, yeah. So, and he's the cover boy for today, the thumbnail for the day. So, let's talk about LeBron. I don't normally talk about LeBron a lot, but he likes this matchup, right? Also, Reeves likes this matchup as well. So, I don't have to look at these lately numbers and shit like this for LeBron. Let's just go straight head to head. 2.5 turnovers though, since it's right there, 2.5 turnovers. You can get that on Prize Picks probably, right? Where we get these turnovers at? Caesars, DraftKings, Bet MGM, Underdog right now. 2.5 turnovers, man. 2.5 turnovers. What about head to head? He's just about getting it. Last 3 straight games. What about his last 10 games overall? Yeah, he's been getting it. What about last 20 games? Let me know it's real. All right. 15 of his last 20. What about on the season? 42 of 58. So that's a bona fide prop, man. So over 2.5. You can find that somewhere. You know, it is what it is. Fast-paced matchup, plenty possessions. possibly overtime, shit like that. However, let's go head to head. And let's go to points wise, right? So LeBron James been smoking this. He was smoking on that 26.5 pack versus this team. So he's been hitting this. He's hit this number 6 straight games, right? What about his assist prop? He's been there. He's been there, right? So you really got to damn near go for a triple double for him. Last 2 games this season, 2 of his last 3 games this season, he had double-digit assists versus his team. 8 right here on the come out for the season right here on the 29th of October, then 12th, and then 13th. What about the rebounds, right? Okay. 8 rebounds or better in 4 of his last 6 games. His rebound prop sitting at 6.5. So we're looking at LeBron, right? You can look at his points, his rebounds, his assists, PRAs, his fantasy score, all that. What's up, Slim? His fantasy score, all that, right? So that's in play. We already know this, right? Now, and it's Fox. Shit, why stop now? We ain't stopping now. I ain't stopping now. We're going right back to the well on Fox, man. Fox loves these numbers here, gonna be similar to like LeBron James. He loves to go at this team here, right? Those are the 2 guys here, man. Those are the 2 guys. All right, now I'm scrolling too long now. Where's Fox? Right here. We going straight. Well, we can look at what he's been doing. Well, we already know what he's been doing lately, man. He's been foxing. You know, his points prop is a little high, but he's been getting that, right? Head to head versus this team. He's been foxing. He's 5 and 7 to this 29 number. He got 32, 22, 34, 31, 37, 28, 44. He just gave him 44, 130 to 120. That was the score to that game. Prior to that, Sacramento, 125 to 110. Prior to that, Sacramento, 132 to 127. Prior to that, Sacramento, 111 to 116. The Lakers, 136 to 104. Sacramento, 134 to 120. Sacramento, 120 to 114. Pretty hefty scores. What's the total in this one here? Is it a pretty hefty total? 238. Yeah, it's pretty hefty total. I'm gonna like it, right? So those 2 guys in some iteration, you can if you're on the books, you can mix these guys up to get plus money. He will go out there and get steals. You know, head to head, he's got at least 1 steal in 4 of his last 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of his last 7 games. He's got at least 1 steal. Last 10 games, he's got at least 1 steal in all of his last 10 games. He's a thief. On the season, last 20, 8 for 20. So he's been ramping it up, as you can see lately. You know what, though? Let me see something. Half a steal on the season. He's got at least 1 steal in 50 of 56 games, right? He's up there with him and SGA. Both of them motherfuckers some straight thieves. I think SGA got a steal in every game except for like 6 this season, right? So, you know, those help. You ain't got to look at them for blocks. You ain't got to look at them for blocks, but those help towards his fantasy score, right? What about turnovers? Just in case I want to look at his fantasy score. That's 20. 2.5. So you can automatically dock 3 points from his shit. Okay. All right. What about some of his head-to-head numbers? What has he been doing in the rebound category versus team? Not many rebounds. What about assists? So I won't even look at his assists. I would look at his straight points. How about threes? Okay. He's a scorer, so I wouldn't even look at that. If he needs threes, if they need threes, he'll give them threes. If they need buckets, he'll give them buckets when he's in that mode, right? So right now he's probably clearly in that mode. But versus this team, he knows how to get in that mode. It would be I probably would do something like some iteration of Fox and LeBron on the same game parlay side. Might put them two together and try to get a plus money play out of those two guys. Overall, the rest of this shit here, I know last time these two teams played, Malik Monk gave their ass like 25 points. 26 points, and then 22 points on a come out in the beginning of the season on the 29th. And lately, Malik Monk has been in form. Last game versus Milwaukee, he gave 25. The minutes has been there. This is what I like to see. There was a blowout here, so he probably would have reached 30 if he needed to be. But he's had 30 minutes in 4 of his last 6 games. Field goal attempts has been up 19, 17, 16, 19. The 3 ball, you can look. He can really probably stroke the 3 versus his team for sure. This backcourt, not a fan of this backcourt here, right? So that's one thing you can look at. And then for some reason, Austin Reeves does have some okay games versus this team. So last 5 games. Wait. Last 5 games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's been stepping up offensively, head-to-head versus this team. These are head-to-head numbers here. He does have a couple decent games versus this team, but like I said, last 5 games, he's been stepping up, man. The 3 points in the last 5 games been 1.5. He's hit that number in every single one his last 5 games. So it's going to be interesting, man, to see. In fact, his the 1.5 3-pointer is sitting at minus 139 right now. He's hit that in 8 of his last 10. They'll definitely need him to shoot the 3. So that's something that you can look at there as well. Kevin Huerter. I imagine right now he's on his last leg. He got to shoot the 3, right? He hit the 3 yesterday. If you want to see if his ass can keep it going, his 3 ball sitting at minus 119 right now. He hit 3 threes last game. He's hit he last time they played. This is head to head right here. Last time these two teams played, he did not get there, but I can see instances where he hits 1.5 threes versus this team. The minutes is pretty much going down for him in favor of Malik Monk. He played 25, 25, 16, and 11, and 23. But I anytime, anybody for 2 threes, I'm just about game for it, right? It ain't hard for a professional to hit 2 threes if that's what you do, right? So, I can see you getting to it. You getting to it. Anthony Davis has been tucking his tail versus this team. Is he hurt or something? I don't fucking know, right? So points wise, just look at this head-to-head numbers. The last 2 games, this looks like you tuck your tail or some shit. I don't know, man, but ain't no way in hell you play 34 minutes and you get 9 points versus Sabonis. And how many fouls did you have? You had 4, or whatever the case may be. I just don't understand. Sacramento was beating their ass at 125 to 110, so we'll see, right? But 130 to 120. How many fouls did you have for that game? 5. You've been getting into foul trouble versus him. But man, I'm gonna tell you, man. Just like Brandon say, man, that motherfucker need to come out here with tears in his eyes and get some get back. Now, this is a back-to-back for Sacramento, so rest advantage goes to the Lakers. But Anthony Davis need a game versus this guy. They steady bring his shit out at 24.5. Last 10 games, I guess. We know what he can capable of. But man, rebound-wise versus this team, damn, he just had 25 rebounds versus Minnesota. I mean, it's 14, 16. That was what, last year? Well, this is the first game of the season. Okay, give me 16 boards, fam. A 9 and 11, like that 9, you got to at least get 10, sir. Fuck wrong with you? I don't know, man. I don't know. Sabonis ain't even good defensively, man. This is crazy. So he's been tucking his tail, if from my standards, man. He's been tucking his tail versus this team, man. You know, the last 2 games he did, 19 and 14. He got to be thinking like, man, he got to be thinking like, I got to get his ass today. So it's no telling what Anthony Davis can do in this spot, right? And that's the lick there, man. That's the lick. That's the whole card. You know, from my standpoint, that's the whole card. Oh, I'll be looking. Oh, now this game here, yeah. Oh shit. The Hawks should be rested, man. You know, I can only look towards the threes in this spot, but what's the name is in a very good spot if you ask me. The point guard, Murray here. So DeJounte Murray. Now they down. So here we go. So they're gonna be down. They down. They down Johnson and Bay, right? So let's see how this shit gonna work. Atlanta. They down Johnson and Bay and Congo. Bruno Fernando been playing. Bruno and Capella been splitting the center minutes. Hunter should start. And Hunter is who we'd be looking for threes, right? If his threes come out at 1.5, he's hit 1, 2, 3. He's hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of his 12 games, he's hit his 3-point prop, right? And he'll have elevated usage. Okay. His 3-point prop might come out at 2.5 today. Yeah, so I'll be waiting on their ass, right? Bogdanovich, I might bet that straight. Love that. Anthony Simons, yes, please. Oh, this is probably gonna be one. We got us one. From beyond the arc, we got us one, man. Jeremy Grant, all types of shit, right? This is gonna be some shit here, man. This is gonna be some shit, right? Okay. I'll tell you what, for threes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and Hunter, right? I'll be looking at these guys. Scoot, what's Scoot? Scoot can hit them though. Scoot can hit a few. They got some shooters on their team that can hit the 3, man. They got some motherfuckers on their team that can hit the 3. And Ayton down there. What's the total in this game? It's got to be a high total here. It's not. Let me look at some of these scores for these motherfuckers, man. Okay, Trailblazers put up 99 points. Versus Boston. So they put up 128 on the Raptors. They put up 107 on the Rockets. 120 on the Thunder. Put up 115 on the Wolves. They put up 107 on the Grizzlies. Grizzlies live by and die by that defense, don't they, boy? 96 on the Heat. So they 80 on the Hornets. 112 on the Nuggets. They sometime, right? They sometime, but I like it. I like this game. I like this game because these guys are sure. Who's gonna? Oh, I was looking for Scoot, right? Let me see. Scoot Henderson is back. He's played 33 and 26 minutes. He ain't been looking good from beyond the arc. A little measly 13 points and shit. I guess. But who can I look to get in this starting lineup so I can get ahead? Murray, Bogdanovich, Capella. Murray, Bogdanovich, Capella. Hunter. I don't fucking know. Reggie? Gonna have to wait and see, right? Gonna have to wait and see. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna start, right? Ayton. They have Ayton's points at 17 and a half. His rebounds are sitting at 12 and a half. Ayton liable to go crazy in this spot. Ayton is a good play, right? Let me just filter this to PRAs and just take a look at overall look at what's been going on, right? So Atlanta defense, points allowed, 29. Rebounds allowed, 22. Assists allowed, 27. That's on the season. To the point guards, all green. This is to the point guards. Around the value, around 26 points per 48, around 6 rebounds per 48, and about 9 assists allowed per 48. To the shooting guard position, points allowed around 29 per 48. Rebounds and assists. Small forwards. Overall, small forwards around, they rank 20th, around 21. Rebounds, 9. Assists, around 22, about almost 5. Power forwards, they're giving up everything right now. Value 26, 11, and 5. Centers, points allowed around 18. Ranked 13 on the season. Rebounds allowed 12 and a half per 48. Assists allowed, whatever. Let's take a look at the 3-point defense here. And we'll be looking at Anthony Simons. He's got 4 in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been hitting them. Lately, he's been back on head-to-head. Faced his team one time. He gave him 5 threes on January 30th. Raw points, he gave him 21. What was the score of that game? 125 to 129. 125 to 129. What's the spread? I mean, what's the This game is 217. 217. Interesting. Maybe because they did have other scores like Brogdon and shit, but um Jeremy Grant at 18 and a half. It opened up at I think 17 and a half. You got to like that, right? You got to like this boy. Anthony Simons 23 and a half. But man, you're gonna get good value on this here. Not Clint Capella, but Aiden been out so much, man. He got 12 and 15 rebounds versus this team. Aiden been out so much. Got to look at Jeremy Grant points too, man. So we'll see. I like this game. I really do like this game. I really like this game. If I'm taking an L here, I really like this game. Either way it go. He gave them 4 threes last one game and 1 3 the other game. I like this game. Murray, I like Murray. I like this game, right? Murray usage is through the roof. And it's going through a little bit more through the roof. Threes have been there for him, sitting at 2.5. Last 10, what up? Head to head, he's got 5 threes in both games versus this team this year. And those had to be with Trae Young. Raw points, 40, both games. Who the fuck was playing those games? Damn. 125 to 129, 111 to 129. Portland got their ass that game. Woo, that must have been back there with Malcolm Brogdon them, you know? Assist. But lately, though, man, like, yeah, I mean, triple-double time, is it? What? Triple-double time? I was all on, man, Kuzma shitted, man, yesterday, man. Can't believe that. He got 8 rebounds and 5. Plus 1,300 for a triple-double. Double-double at plus money. Plus 105 for a double-double. I wanted to see what shot attempts 20, 25, 21, 17, 19, 25 points. Yeah, I like this game. I like multiple shots fired in this game. Brandon said he likes Simmons for 2025 tonight. Anything can happen, bro. Anything can happen, right? So let's take a look at let's take a look at Prize Picks real quick. I didn't even have Prize Picks up. Wait, let's look at the books real quick. Bogdanovich might be snapped out. Well, he's hitting 3 threes. He's hit 3 threes in 7 of his last 10. His 3-point prop just sitting at 3.5. So it went from 3.5 to 4 now, which I'm completely fine with the 4. He's 14 of his last 20 games to 2.5 threes, right? But his regular prop is 3.5 at plus money, which I like that as well. 3-point attempts, 15 last game versus who? New Orleans Pelicans. And they're gonna need scoring. They're gonna need scoring. What's his regular points line? Because he'll go out there and miss his 3-point line, but hit his point line, right? And that's 25, 23, 28, 20. I couldn't talk off of that. He will drop dimes too. Don't get it twisted. He can play a little bit of backup point guard. He can drop some dimes, okay? Last 10, he's 5 or 10 to this number. Last 5, he's doing a little bit better. He will drop dimes, okay? He will. Minutes for him, 30s all the way. Last 8 games, he's played, 30 minutes. He's averaging 33, so we ain't got to worry about that, right? We ain't got to worry about that. Defensively, he's terrible, right? Defensively, he's terrible. You could look for DeAndre Hunter to take a lot of shots today as well. You could look for DeAndre Hunter to take a lot of shots today as well. I'm waiting on him. I'll be taking this. If his threes come out at 1.5, I'll take it. Even in same game parlays, I'll take the 2 threes for him. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just trying to get to some early plus money or something like that, I do like Jeremy Grant. I do like that, man. You get plus money for 2 threes and 2 threes for those 2 guys. Whatever you want to do, if you're just not trying to be greedy, right? Whatever you want to do, if you're just not trying to be greedy, in the 3-point category, in those regards, yeah. If you're looking at raw points, you just want to get to some bread and raw points. We can figure that shit out too. Like you can jump in the 15-point category. Probably jump on Jeremy Grant, Bojan Bogdanovic. You can slide in for Scoot too. You can slide in on some rebounds on the back end. It's a lot, man. A few assists here and there. It's a lot. If we're just not trying to be greedy and you're putting your mind to it, trying to hit some bankroll builders and try to build your bankroll up, But this one here, I would probably go like right now. I'm probably getting ready to go 3 threes for Simon, 3 threes for Bogdanovich. And just try to hit it like 2 threes for DeJounte. I mean, I think that's reasonable, man. 3 threes, 3 threes, 2. You could even go 1 or 2 for 1 or 2 for and to be on the safe side, I could throw 1 3 in there for Jeremy Grant. Try to get close to a plus 200. You know what I'm saying? Or a plus 200. Why is my shit going all over the place like this, man? I'm in Illinois, bro. Damn. I ain't trying to log in. They just cleared that whole motherfucking slip. I gotta put that shit back in there again. 2 threes and 3 apiece. That's almost a plus 150 right there. And you could put a lot of ancillary things with it. You know what I'm saying? I got to play. I got to play. I got to play the 3.5 for Bogdanovich, and I got to play the 3.5 for Anthony Simons, and I'm probably going to end up playing the 3.5 for DeJounte Murray. And I do like to target this team. So let's see. The last parlay I did for this team, I probably showed y'all. You know what? It's probably on my Twitter. Yeah, the last parlay I did for this team here, um, I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, right here. Yeah. I did tweet it. Right here. It was took three of them for 3, 2, and 2, right? For those guys, right? And I'll be looking for something similar. 3, 3, no Sadiq Bey today. 2 for Hunter. I'm waiting on Hunter, but I'm gonna get on these guys early, right? So I'm gonna play something similar to that, and then McCollum. No, well, those two guys will be filled in with Anthony Simons and Jeremy Grant, right? So it is what it is, right? What time that game come on? That game come on late, I want to say. Nine. That's 9 o'clock. Okay. So my account still suspended right now. Hopefully they unsuspended because of that ticket last night, man. No, it's not suspended. It's not suspended. They did. I'm tripping. They did. I did take that double play today. I've already taken that double play. Um, let's see. Uh, Prize Picks. Don't know if I'll be back tonight, but I might. But I don't know. I go back to work tomorrow. I want my Prize Picks load up. This is crazy. Page unresponsive. You could wait for it to become responsive or exit the page. Exit the page. Something wrong with my Prize Picks. Let me see if it's working on my phone. Yeah. Yeah, it's working on my phone. One more time to see if this Prize Picks works. This remind me of Underdog because Underdog would not let me log in on my laptop or when I'm live or something like that. So how about I just come back? But let's put something together now, though, right? I know we already know what I'm looking at. Ah, okay. Wait a minute. Let's see what Twitter says here. Injury news. Donovan Mitchell participating in the shoot around. He playing. Cam Johnson in. Rudy Gobert questionable. Okay. So Grady Dick. Like I said, I didn't want to have to say that shit no more today. Points. Points in at 14 and a half. Great. What about the threes for Gary Trent Jr.? 3.5. 2.5 for him. Okay. Okay. About two threes. Cade Cunningham. We getting 10 rebounds. 10 rebounds. 10 points or some shit. Just something we could, that's a plus. 10. Man, they got Sir Thompson up there. I thought he wasn't gonna play. So we gotta keep an eye out on that. But I think that should be doable, right? 2 threes, 2 threes, 10 rebounds, 10 points. You could also take the threes down for Cade Cunningham and probably just go with some assists, right? Because he got to drop assists, right? 6 assists? No. I would like 7 assists. 8 assists? So you can go with either one. 8 assists, 7 assists. 6 assists, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Um, or the threes. We can stick with the initial threes, right? Then I can skip right over this Brooklyn game. Chicago Bulls game. Don't exactly know how I want to attack this game because it's been a while since these two teams played each other. The Bulls have been playing some defense here and there, man. Maybe we can get a double in there for Vucevic and just keep it moving, right? I think he could be in line for a double here. So them two original doubles that I had. Skipping over this Denver Nuggets game, Memphis just finds some type of defense. I don't know where the fuck they gets it from. So, but you can look at Nick Richards rebounds or something here. Let's see what his numbers look like. Rebounds at 9.5. What about a double for him? Plus 195. That's value. Point guards versus them must do pretty well too. Let's see. Richards coming off a double versus Detroit, I want to say. Rebounds 13, 11, and his minutes, man, his minutes went back up. So his minutes went back up since Fat Ass got into the starting lineup. What's his name? The one that came from Dallas. I forgot his name. So points for him. He got three straight double doubles, right? Head to head, he had 13 points on the 10th. What about rebounds? He had 7. How many minutes did he play? 24. I don't know, right? So if that comes, I might play that straight or put that in a parlay with Chris Paul or some shit, right? But I'm gonna go right on over that game. Take 8 assists here. Take 8 assists for Chris Paul. Damn. Damn. Let me see. Hold on. How do I attack this one here? For one play. D'Angelo Russell threes is a decent price. I think I'm gonna fall back from D'Angelo Russell game. I don't know. Whoever they had on Dame Lillard last night, that shit was crazy. Ooh, we get a 30% profit boost on live bets. I'm gonna use that motherfucker wisely. I'm gonna try to knock the shit out their ass again tonight. I don't know, man. 17, Fox at 20, Fox at 27 and a half. Do we take 25 points for Fox? I'm thinking about it. 25 points for Fox. This Atlanta game. What about Atlanta game? Do we take a double for Aiton on the parlay piece side? I think that's good. Just want something easy, man. Not mess this up. LeBron James double worth for sprinkle straight. Damn, Fox shit just went to 28 and a half. Quick as hell. Seen that? It's just 27 and a half. I'm going to save this game here, bro. I'm going to save this game and stop at a plus 600, man. Jalen Duren double. K Cunningham 1.5 threes. Vucevic double. Chris Paul 8 assists. Aiton double. And you don't got to play this, man. Just take what you like. Get you a plus 200 out of that, man. Plus 100 out of there and smack something. Or the whole book. Win the day, right? Win the day, right? Let me see something. And then I'll set another one to the side here. I'll set another one to the side here. I'll set another one to the side. Let's go. a early long shot, right? We did say Chris Paul, right? Did say Chris Paul, right? Let's go Chris Paul's the double double or the 10 assists. The 10 assists is plus 200. The double double is plus 300. Put the 10 assists there. Then I said Nick Richards, right? Let's try his double double. Plus 195. Let me see something. 3-pointers. Point guard. Portland right there. Shooting guard. Atlanta give up the most threes to the shooting guard position on the season. Igor, good luck, Igor. Let's go 5 threes. No. Hold on. Hold up. What the fuck was this? Jamie Grant. This must have been some shit I was working on earlier. Bogdanovich, Anthony, DeJounte Murray. This was some shit I was about to throw down with earlier, right? Okay. Yeah, so let's go 5 for Anthony. Mm, mm. Quickly. Detroit giving up the second most 3 points to the point guard position. You can look at raw points for some point guards here. Raw points. $23 and a half. Quickly. Quickly just gave Portland 29. How many threes? 4. Took 10 threes. Man, that dinner taco wasn't it bad, bro? Hey, wasn't it, man? He had 17 points. I took that shit too. 25 points for Quickly at plus 115, or 4 threes for Quickly plus 155. They gonna need him to score. Ain't no Quickly. What's Quickly's double double? What's Quickly's double double? Do we got somebody to help him get the double double? Shit. Damn, this shit down to a plus 105. Let's try Quickly for what, 4 threes? 25 points, 4 threes. It don't even matter, right? What y'all say? 25 points or 4 threes for Quickly? Help me with this play, with this pick. 25 points or 4 threes for Quickly. The first person that to answer, I'm going with it. 4 threes or 25 points for Quickly. $25, $25, $25 it is. That's smart. And how about how about one juicy play, man. One juicy play from that Lakers game. What y'all think? Or Cleveland game. We don't have a play from that one. The Lakers game, though. LeBron been hitting his rebounds at random versus this team. He's been hitting his points versus this team. Fox is the cover boy, though. Fox. How can I not put Fox in there, right? I'm gonna have to put Fox in there, even on a back to back. Where we go? 30? $30 for Fox. Fox does ball on them. So we have Chris Paul, 10 assists. Nick Richards, double-double. 5 threes for Simon. 25 for Quickly. Fox for plus 120. 30. I need the Lakers to show up so Fox can get this 30. I think it happens, though. I think it happens. I think it happens, man. I think Fox shows up. I'm going to round robin this. We're round robin this just like this. 0.5, 50 cents, and I'm gonna put $2.50. on this parlay. That's gonna be $5 total, right? And then this parlay right here, I'm gonna put $10 on here, right? Jalen Durant, a manual double double, 1.5 threes for Cade, a double double for Vucevic, 8 assists for Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton a double double. I'm a straight bet Chris Paul, um, assists. I mean double double, and I'm a straight bet his 10 assists. And think about betting his 9 assists. And a bunch of threes I'm getting ready to straight up right now. Maybe do about 2 more bankroll builders. And my prize pick is not loading up, man. It's not loading up. So maybe I'll bounce back a little later. Maybe I'll bounce back. We'll see. Okay. Peace out, y'all. Peace out. Peace. I go back to work tomorrow, so I'll be doing some recordings and stuff like that. I work 12-hour shifts overnight, man, so I don't have all that time to be sitting here, for hours. But when I got time, I will, man. I enjoy this, man. And MLB, y'all. MLB is here. MLB is here, man. So it is what it is, guys. Peace out, right?